Congratulations on registering for your first SSP annual meeting. We are looking forward to meeting you and more than 700 of your professional colleagues in Portland, Oregon, May 31st to June 2nd. Don't worry, despite the large number of people in attendance, it's a super friendly group and there are lots of opportunities to meet new people and run into old friends. The goal of this video is to give you an overview of what to expect and lots of tips for making the most of your time at the annual meeting. Guiding you through the annual meeting experience today are myself, Melanie Dolachek, Executive Director of SSP, and the Annual Meeting Program Committee co-chairs, Lori Carlin, Tim Lloyd, and Emily Farrell. These hardworking individuals, along with the Annual Meeting Program Committee members, have put together an amazing program of educational sessions. If you happen to see any of us at the meeting, please do say hello and introduce yourself. We'd love to hear your feedback on this video and about the meeting.
Hi everyone, I'm Lori Carlin, Chief Commercial Officer at Delta Think and co-chair of the SSP 45th Annual Meeting. We'd like to welcome you to Portland, and we're very excited to have you attending this year and hope this starts a yearly habit for you of attending the SSP conference, as it is for many of us.
Hi, my name is Tim Lloyd, and as one of the co-chairs of SSP's Annual Meeting Program Committee, I'm delighted to welcome you to our 45th Annual Meeting. We're all looking forward to seeing you in Portland.
Hi, I'm Emily Farrell from Taylor and Francis, and I join my co-chairs Tim and Laurie in welcoming you to SSP. We're really looking forward to seeing you for a fantastic meeting in Portland really soon.
The 2023 meeting is being held at the Oregon Convention Center and the Hyatt Regency Portland. Portland is served by the Portland International Airport, about 20 minutes by car northeast of downtown. In addition to taxis, rideshare, and shuttles, the Trimex Max Light Rail Red Line provides service to and from PDX. TriMet's fare card is called HOP Fast Pass, or HOP for short. To pay, just tap the green HOP reader when you board. You can tap with your phone or contactless credit card to pay the $2.50 fare or $5 for a day pass. Max Light Rail runs every 15 minutes or less most of the day. Every day. From the airport, take the TriMet Max Red Line and exit on Convention Center Max Station Stop, which is situated between the Hyatt and the Convention Center. The weather in Portland at the end of May is quite pleasant. Expect temps in the 70s and 80s Fahrenheit. Portland is full of attractions and culture, so if you have a few extra days, come early or stay after. It's a great opportunity to experience the area. If you haven't already booked your lodging, you'll want to do that as soon as possible, as the conference hotel room block often sells out. The SSP annual meeting attracts a diverse audience that includes publishers of all types, technology providers, scholars, librarians, funders, and database producers. The meeting starts on Wednesday, May 31st at noon. Stop by the registration desk outside the exhibit hall at the Convention Center as early as 9 a.m. to pick up your badge and meeting materials.
Attendees are invited to attend any of the 20 industry breakout sessions to kick off their annual meeting experience. These 30-minute sessions provide an opportunity to learn about industry challenges and solutions from industry knowledge experts. These sessions may focus on a particular product, service, or solution, as the sponsor is defining the content, not the program committee. 4 sessions are offered concurrently, starting at 12 p.m., with a new session starting every 45 minutes. This is also a great time to browse the posters that will be available near the registration desk. The opening keynote is the official kickoff to the annual meeting. This year's speaker is Dr. Elizabeth Bick. She'll be speaking about inappropriate image duplications in biomedical publications. Dr. Bick, a microbiologist and science consultant, has reported over 6,000 papers for issues with image duplication or other concerns. Her work has been featured in Nature, Science, The New Yorker, The New York Times, Washington Post, The Guardian, and The Times in the UK. Her work has resulted in over 900 retracted and another 900 corrected papers. Following the keynote, the opening reception starts at 5:30 p.m. in the Exhibitors Marketplace. This full-scale trade show features around 60 exhibitors who provide products and services for the scholarly publishing industry. Mingle with other attendees as you enjoy hors d'oeuvres, wine, and beer. Be sure to visit with the exhibitors.
On Thursday at 7:30 a.m., you should plan to attend the new member first-time attendee breakfast. This is another ideal opportunity to meet some new folks who are also likely attending for the first time. You'll meet members of SSP's leadership and the membership committee as well. If you have questions, this is an excellent place to ask them. This is a casual affair, so pick a table and strike up a conversation. A continental breakfast will also be served in the exhibitor marketplace starting at 7:30 a.m.
On Thursday morning, we'll have a panel of industry leaders discussing the societal and economic pressures driving our industry today and what those pressures tell us about the future of our industry. The featured plenary, which is titled The Evolving Knowledge Ecosystem, will be moderated by our scholarly kitchen chef, Roger Schoenfeld, and include a candid conversation and discussion that addresses some of the most exciting opportunities and the greatest challenges shaping the present and future of scholarly communication. Once the plenary is over on Thursday, you'll have some decisions to make. There will be 4 90-minute concurrent educational sessions offered at 10:30 a.m., and then another 4 60-minute concurrent sessions offered at 2 p.m., 3:30 p.m., and again at 4:45 p.m. Sessions are not organized by topical track, so we encourage you to read through the descriptions and choose whatever interests you. All the sessions are recorded and will be available in the meeting app within 48 hours in case you have a hard time choosing and would like to attend one but be able to listen to the others at a later date. Half-hour networking breaks will be held throughout the day in the exhibitors marketplace where refreshments will also be provided.
The awards luncheon and business meeting will be held at noon. While there are a few reserved tables up front for committees and board members, feel free to sit anywhere and hopefully you'll make a few new connections. After the plated lunch, the president will provide a brief overview of the state of society and recognize our award winners and donors.
After the awards luncheon concludes, be sure to head back to the exhibitors marketplace to check out the poster presentations set up just outside near registration. Posters provide an avenue to share additional content with attendees and lead to more in-depth and interactive exchanges of information than is possible in educational sessions. During the poster sessions, you can chat with and ask questions of presenters as you browse the various posters. After the final educational session of the day, it's back to the exhibitors marketplace for more networking, perusing the booths, and enjoying delicious food and drink.
On Friday morning, you can grab breakfast in the exhibitors marketplace starting at 7:30 a.m. before heading to the morning plenary, the preview session, new and noteworthy product presentations. Designed as a showcase of the newest and most innovative products, platforms, and content, speakers are organized in a lightning round format, with each presenter allotted 5 minutes. It's sure to wake you up if the coffee wasn't enough. After the plenary and a 30-minute break, 4 concurrent educational sessions are offered at 10:45 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Networking breaks are again in the exhibitors marketplace. You'll have a couple of options for lunch on Friday. We offer an open networking lunch in the exhibitors marketplace or the Get Involved luncheon. Either way, grab a box lunch and head to your preference. A second poster session is offered at 1 p.m. where you'll also find dessert. At the Get Involved luncheon, you'll hear from SSP leadership and committee chairs about how you can get involved with the SSP by serving on committees and task forces. The exhibitors marketplace will close for the meeting directly after lunch.
And for the final session of the meeting, 2 individuals will debate a resolution related to AI's role in scholarly publishing, with a winner based on audience votes before and after the debate. Now that we've covered the schedule, on to logistics. What to pack? At the very least, business casual attire is in order. Many attendees, especially those speaking or exhibiting, wear suits and business attire. You can leave the formal wear at home, though. Regardless of what you wear, we recommend comfortable shoes and layers. As with any public space, air conditioning and climate control can run amok, so an extra layer can keep even a temporary chill at bay. Don't forget your business cards and your device chargers. Nothing is worse than running out of cards or having a dead battery when you are trying to tweet or check in with your team. And while we're on the topic of packing, SSP is supporting local Portland nonprofit Street Books as our community project at this year's annual meeting. Street Books is a bicycle-powered mobile library serving people who live outside in Portland. Street Books librarians set up shifts around the city at the same time and place each week. Patrons are issued an official Street Books library card without being required to show proof of address or identification. We encourage you to bring new or used paperback books in the following genres to donate to Street Books at the annual meeting. Note that hardback books are not accepted. Fiction, literary, westerns, science fiction, horror, and thrillers. Work by underrepresented writers, books by BIPOC and LGBT writers. Nonfiction, including history, spirituality, self-help, wilderness survival, foraging, or herbal guides. And Spanish language fiction, poetry, nonfiction, or children's books. Street Books also accepts donations of new or gently used reading glasses. We can accommodate all kinds of dietary needs provided we know in advance. We requested this information during the registration process, so if you filled out that information when registering, you're good to go. However, if someone else registered you for the meeting, please contact us if you have special dietary needs so that we can be sure to accommodate you. If in doubt, give us a call or drop us a line. We don't want anyone going hungry. While you could wait until you get to the meeting to download the app, and we do offer Wi-Fi at the meeting, why compete for bandwidth with hundreds of other people? There are a number of features in the app that will help you plan your time at the meeting. You can select which sessions you want to attend and build a personal itinerary. Pick out which exhibitors you need to stop by and see, and connect with other attendees to set appointments or just to say hello. There is also a feature where you can connect with other attendees to share a ride to or from the airport. The meeting app is also the platform for our virtual attendees, so you can interact with them as well if you choose. Be sure to add a profile picture of yourself so people can recognize you.
Speaking of picking sessions and setting appointments, we recommend you set some goals for what it is you want to achieve by attending the annual meeting this year. Review the program schedule before the meeting and pick out which sessions will help you succeed back at the office. If there are multiple people from your organization attending, perhaps you want to divide and conquer and coordinate which person is going to attend which session, and then regroup afterwards and share the information that you learned with your teammates. Beyond your educational goals, think about who you want to network with. Networking is a really important part of professional development. Attendee calendars start filling up weeks before the annual meeting with vendor meetings, committee get-togethers, and coffee with friends and colleagues. Consider reaching out to specific people you want to connect with ahead of the meeting. The app is a useful resource as it contains an attendee list and a mechanism to contact people directly. SSP has a code of conduct for its meetings and events. We encourage you to review it before attending and familiarize yourself with the reporting procedures as well as what is considered unacceptable behavior. SSP reserves the right to remove any participant from the event if a violation occurs.
Once you are at the meeting, your first stop should be the registration desk. Check in and pick up your badge and materials. You'll need to wear your badge to gain entry to educational sessions and networking events. If you have any questions or experience problems during the meeting, this is the place to go. When you check in, you'll receive a very handy pocket guide with the schedule of all of the sessions and events. It fits neatly behind your badge in the plastic badge holder, so it's always at hand. All other program information will be in the app. We'll be sending out reminders about events, sessions, and changes throughout the meeting, so keep an eye out for notifications.
SSP attendees are an especially active bunch on Twitter. If you tweet, be sure to include the meeting hashtag #SSP2023. We provide speaker Twitter handles in the program for quick reference. Don't forget to share photos too. All other social media posting is encouraged as well. However, if a speaker respectfully requests that you do not tweet something they say, please comply. Live tweeting is a great way to build up your network, and I always end up with new followers after live tweeting a session at any event. Don't forget to let people know in advance that you'll be attending the meeting as well. You can download an I'm attending badge from the meeting website to share with your followers. And yes, we offer Wi-Fi. And yes, you will be sharing it with hundreds of other attendees. It's not going to be lightning fast, and you will occasionally get kicked off. We apologize, but there's only so much the venue can do to keep up with the ever-expanding data needs of meeting attendees. We encourage you to attend as many of the networking events as you can. The networking is what attendees tell us is so great about the SSP Annual Meeting. Make the most of it. Don't know anyone? No problem. We have several tips for making new acquaintances. Introduce yourself to the person sitting next to you at lunch or before a session starts. Ask another attendee what they thought of the most recent speaker. If you found a talk particularly interesting, go and talk to the speaker after the session. And if you see someone hanging out alone, go up to them and say hi.
Arrive early for educational sessions to ensure a great seat, as seats are on a first-come, first-served basis. Rooms can fill up fast for popular sessions. While it's tempting to answer emails or check on things back at the office during a session, we encourage you to be present and give the speakers your full attention. Your interaction via questions and comments is part of the experience. Have questions about SSP and getting more involved? Stop by the SSP membership booth in the exhibitor's marketplace. Volunteers from our membership committee will be there to answer your questions and tell you the many benefits of being an SSP member. We hear they will be hosting a beer tasting at their booth during the afternoon break on Thursday, and you can pick up some cool SSP swag. Surely that's reason enough to stop by. Oh, and don't forget to sign up for the SSP Virtual 5K. 100% of your registration fee goes to support the Generations Fund, thanks to our generous sponsors. Exhibitors and sponsors underwrite a large portion of the expense of the annual meeting. Do us a favor and stop by and tell them hello. They probably have a nifty gadget or a free pen for you, and you might just learn about the next new great thing in scholarly publishing. Oh, and that is where you'll find refreshing beverages and tasty nibbles as well.
Providing feedback. After the meeting, SSP is going to send you a survey to provide your feedback. Whether you loved the meeting or hated it, we want to know. Attendee feedback helps shape future meetings and ensures we are meeting the needs of the industry. Please take a few minutes to tell us what you thought, how we can improve, and to make recommendations for future meetings. The Annual Meeting Program Committee and SSP staff take this feedback very seriously and appreciate your recommendations. Follow up. You're going to meet lots of new people at the meeting. Sort through the stack of business cards and follow up with your new contacts by sending them a quick email or connecting with them on LinkedIn while it's fresh on your mind. Following up improves your odds of turning a chance meeting into a lasting connection. Share with your colleagues. Since you were the lucky one that got to attend the SSP annual meeting, be sure to go back to your team and tell them about all the great things they missed. Just kidding. Sort of. We encourage you to share with your colleagues what you learned by hosting a debrief session or writing up your notes and circulating among your working group. Doing this will help you remember what the high points were as well. Your boss will also remember this the next time they are deciding who to send to the meeting. Review missed sessions. Did you miss an important session or have to choose between 2 or 3 you really wanted to attend? No problem. SSP records all of our keynote, plenary, and educational sessions and makes them freely available on the meeting app to registered attendees.
Well, hopefully now you feel fully prepared for what to expect at your first SSP annual meeting. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to SSP staff or volunteers. Safe travels. We are looking forward to seeing you in Portland.